Hey Desperation kids, welcome back to Church Online. We're so happy you're joining us again this week. I have Carter with me and we're going to go over our 4 points of vision. Carter, I'll repeat after you.
Encounter God.
Encounter God.
Experience life change.
Experience life change.
Discover purpose.
Discover purpose.
And change the world.
And change the world.
You guys did an amazing job. Get ready to stand up and do a fun game with us.
What is up, Desperation kids? Are you guys ready to play a game called Name That Animal? So, here's the game. We're gonna play a series of sounds for you, and you have to guess what animal you think is making those sounds. But, sounds easy. We have a few tricks up our sleeves. Are you ready? Let's go! Sound number 1 is this: a whale singing a song, or a baby elephant. If you think it's a whale singing a song, I want you to put one hand up in the air. If you think it's a baby elephant, I want you to put both your hands up the air, wave them like you just don't care. Hey! If you guess a whale singing a song, you are correct. Pew, 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 pew. Okay, sound number 2. Do you think this is A, a cute little puppy, or B, a big rhinoceros? If you think it is A, a cute little puppy, I want you to raise one hand up. If you think it is 2, a big, huge rhinoceros, put your other hand up and raise the roof. If you said B, it's a big rhinoceros, you would be correct. Okay, sound number 3. Do you think it's A, a moose, or B, a cow? If you said it's a moose, I want you to raise your hand up in the air, just one. If you think it's B, a cow, put both your hands in the air and go left, right, left, right. If you said it's B, a cow, you would be correct. Go you! Great job, guys. I had so much fun. Now, it is time for our favorite part of the day. Let's stand up and worship and sing together.
Waking up knowing there's a reason. All my dreams come alive. Life is for living. With you, I've made my decision. You lift me up, fill my eyes with wonder. Forever young in your love, this freedom's untainted. With you, no moment is wasted. See the sun now bursting through the clouds, black and white, turn to color all around. All is new in the Savior I have found. This is living now. This is living now. You lead the way, got your eye beside me. In your love, I'm complete. There's nothing like living with you. This life you created, I choose. See the sun now bursting through the clouds, black and white, turn to color all around. All is new in the Savior I have found. This is living now. This is living now. You take me higher than I've been before. It's your perfect love that sees me soar. God, your freedom is an open door. You are everything, one and more.
Maybe I ain't really know what living is. Is it love? If it was, am I living it? Do I live in it? So astounding. Love is an ocean, you can drown me. The sweet embrace, the lovely taste, I taste and see. I'm under grace, the place to be. It means I'll never need an umbrella. I'm cool in the cold, in the hot weather. Whether or never I ever understand, I'm a man in the hands of great plans. I stand with faith there in a life I never known to touch. And still outside my clutch, but I'm like, what's the dream of? What's the hope in? What's the doubt for? Live to no end. This is living. The life I've been given is a gift. If I'm a living, I'ma live it to death. So what's the dream of? What's the hope in? What's the doubt for? And live to no end. This is living. The life I've been given is a gift. If I'm a living, I'ma live it to death. Yeah.
You stood before creation, eternity in your hand. You spoke the earth into motion, my soul now to stand. You stood before
Hey friends, welcome back. I am Christy and I'm very excited that you're here with us. We're gonna do an object lesson today. So I need you to grab a few supplies. I need coffee filters. I need you to grab some markers, washable markers, and a cup of water. It doesn't have to be full, just a little bit of water. And we are going to take our coffee filter, we're gonna color it. And you can do whatever design you want to color on your coffee filter. We are all created different. God is so creative that He made all of us beautiful, and we are all different. We have different personalities. So all of our coffee filters are gonna look different, all right? Look at that, isn't it beautiful? But what happens when you add some water to it, all right, it changes into this. Look at that. All the colors come together and make something even more beautiful than it was before. And that is what our story is going to be about today. So we're going to learn about a guy who had a special vision. So let's check it out.
Today we're going to talk about two people who had special visions from God. The first one is Cornelius, who lived in Caesarea. He was a special man of God. His family loved God, he loved helping people, and he prayed a lot.
So Cornelius had a vision. An angel appeared to him and said, Cornelius, God has heard your prayers. And Cornelius said, what do you need me to do? The angel said, God needs you to send 2 men to go find this guy named Peter. So that's exactly what Cornelius did. He found 2 guards and sent them to Joppa to find Peter. When they did, they found Peter praying on the balcony.
While Peter was praying on his balcony, he began to have a vision from God. The skies opened up and a large sheet began to fall out of heaven. On this sheet were all kinds of animals. Every animal that you could think of was on that sheet. There were reptiles, there were birds, there were different kinds of cows and chickens, and all kinds of things were on this sheet. And then he heard a voice that said, cook and eat. And this really confused Peter. You see, back in those days, the Jews, which is what Peter was, had very strict rules on what they could eat and what they couldn't eat. So all the animals that were on, while they were on that sheet, were considered to be unclean, and they were not allowed to eat them. God told him that if he said it was okay, that he could eat them. But then Peter started to realize when Cornelius showed up at his house that the vision wasn't about unclean food. It was about the people that he considered to be unclean. You see, the same rules that they had about the food that they couldn't eat, they also had rules about the people that they could be around. If they were not Jewish, then they weren't allowed to be with them, so they considered everyone else around them to be unclean. So when Cornelius showed up, Peter went downstairs, which he would not have normally done, but because of this beautiful vision that God had given him, he realized that he could be with people who were not Jewish. He realized that God shows no favoritism. He loves everyone. He loves you. He loves your brothers, your friends at school, your parents' friends. He loves everyone. And that leads us to our big point today, and that is Jesus loves everyone.
Hi guys, let's do our memory verse. Psalms 119, 105. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light on my path. Let's do it one more time together. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light on my path.
Thank you so much for watching with us today. Hey, be sure to follow us on social media at Desperation Kids for all the fun things we have going on throughout the week. I can't wait to see you next week in Desperation Kids Online.